hospital hull, we're going to do a breakdown. This first run, we get kind of tipped to the left. This run, we turn into it, and we get turned the other direction. And we go for high side. Hang on just for a little bit and get thrown out. Hell yes. Now we're going to break these down in slow motion. This one, we get kicked to the left. The high side is going to be on the right. And I do a fairly good job of jumping into that pile and kind of recognizing my body goes to the right side. Now this one, I'm basically setting up the same, but with this R1 stroke, you know what I mean, the boat's maybe going to turn too much. I recognize that right away dropping in, and I jump to that side. And that's going to be fairly stable because it's the midpoint of the raft, and we keep it from flipping, and so we do a half of a surf. But we get thrown out right there. Now this is on Horsetail Falls, smaller hole, but we tag it kind of dead on. So shouldn't we be good? Well, the boat kicks to one side and then goes for the flip. So we're going to look at those three. So this is getting kicked to the left. In the boof stroke here, we just don't use enough turn. But here we use too much turn. Go for the boof stroke, the boat turns too much. But this is probably the more stable, turning into the meat. And this is horsetail. Now I'm going from river left to river right, so when I do square up on this, maybe I can anticipate that that back of the boat is going to squish out to the right side. So let's see this boof stroke. You know what I mean? The boat doesn't turn as much. So that's that first one. This one is going to be a boof stroke turn too much. And maybe I'm kind of doing more of a sweep right in there. So there's something to kind of work on, is to kind of do that last stroke and make it kind of square. And then this one was square, but we have some left to right momentum. And all of these have, like the wave holes have a big trough. And so when we hit, the back of the boat for sure is going to, well, this is a big enough hole. It's just a really steep drop in that it's really difficult to judge exactly where we're hitting. Where this is a smaller steep hole, so the second we hit, the back of our boat is going to just get subbed. And then that's going to carry us one way or the other. All right, so not enough boof. Not enough paddle stroke to turn into the meat. And we don't recognize, this is the first time I've ever hit that, so I wasn't able to high side effectively. Now this time I definitely recognize, whoa, we're getting turned, I effectively high side. Now here, I would actually do this just with more angle. Don't hit this straight. Because if on this one it's so steep that back purls that if I can come in with an angle, and sorry we're just doing this, it's hard to, I should just be doing these one at a time. But this one is the one with too much. And after this one, I really want to talk about that horsetail, because it's such a small little U in here that I should be angling in. So if I go in at a 45, then the back isn't going to do what it's doing. So the back of the boat needs to be the most predictable. On this hit, it's the front of the boat. I need to aim for that and then effectively jump to the high side. And this one, less sweep, because I wasn't planning on actually diving to that left side. This was a fairly effective at hitting that. And so now we're going to see and on this horsetail hit, hell yeah, if I turn the boat, you know what I mean, and kind of turning the boat at an angle, and also just being aware of whatever I do, what's the back of the boat going to do? And just be spatially aware if I'm entering from left to right, right to left, dead center, and that sweep stroke, and where the back of the boat is going to be. Hell yeah.